Hello there everyone, the Jedi Brick here, and today I am so excited to show you guys something I found on eBay. This is something I've been searching for quite a while, just waiting to find the right price. Something I really wanted for my Luke Skywalker collection. If you guys know, I'm trying to collect every single Luke Skywalker minifigure ever made. And while this isn't technically a minifigure, I think it'll fit in perfectly with that collection. This is something that not a whole lot of Lego Star Wars fans or YouTubers really talk about on their channels or anything. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys haven't seen or heard of this before. I got it in off eBay, like I said. I paid a really good price for it. It is missing one thing, which I'll get into in a second, but here it is once I take this tissue paper off. So you guys can see what this is. Here we have the Gentle Giants Luke Skywalker Lego statue. This is super cool. I believe this came out in 2007. Like I said, I found this for a really good deal on eBay. It was open, but I'm really excited to open this up in front of you guys and just see what this is all about. So here it is out of the shipping box, and the box itself that it comes in is in really good condition considering this came out back in 2007. This thing is just really cool. I never thought I'd actually get to own one of these, but yeah, this is really cool. You have the 30th anniversary logo right there for Star Wars. Of course, this is Luke in his X-Wing jumpsuit, and this was a collaboration with Lego and Gentle Giants. They do a lot of different kinds of statues. They have really cool Star Wars ones. I would recommend you guys check them out because they got some really cool stuff there. But we have Luke from the side there. You can see how weird the arms bend on this, like how Lego would never have a joint like that, how it's bent. And I think that's kind of weird, but they were trying to make it a bit more realistic, which I can respect that. But it really looks very weird with the arms. But with all of that out of the way, let's open this up. I'm so excited. I haven't opened this up yet, so this will be my live reaction on camera. Just pull this out. Got a little sticker or something here. Oh, this is the certificate of authenticity, which I don't know. This doesn't look like it's ever been opened before, so I'm gonna have to open that up in just a second. That's pretty cool. But this is overall smaller than I thought it would be. I thought this would be much, much bigger. Here we go. He is right there. And you guys may be noticing that the lightsaber is missing, and that is why I was able to get this for such a good price. The lightsaber was missing, and the seller sold it without it. To me, that's fine. I might try to find it separately. I don't know how successful that will be, finding just the lightsaber, not the rest of the statue, because these can go for well over $100 nowadays, especially because of how old they are. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that lightsaber, but I'm gonna keep my eye out. And if you guys have just the lightsaber and you're willing to part with it, let me know. I'll be happy to buy it off you guys. But I highly doubt you guys have this. But anyways, taking this out, I'm gonna be very gentle. I'm not really sure what this is made out of. It's like it feels like a ceramic. It's definitely not plastic. But taking this part off, it's pretty dusty there on the studs. This was used, like I've said, it wasn't sealed in the packaging, but that's okay. I can get something on there and dust that off. It's not a huge deal. It is pretty heavy, which I appreciate. Definitely makes it feel like it's better quality. Here we've got the Lego Star Wars plaque, and that just connects right to the front with some magnets. Very, very cool. I guess I should zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that. This looks really good for something that came out in 2007. Of course, the printing quality, or just the printing on Lego's minifigures, wasn't fantastic yet. Like, they still had not a whole lot of detail, but, they replicated it very well. And with that head on there, that looks awesome. That's also connected with a magnet, so you can, move it around however you want. I think that's really cool. Don't think that was an intended feature. Like, this isn't obviously a toy, this is a display item, but that does look really cool. I really wish it had its lightsaber, but it looks pretty cool without it either way. So, without the lightsaber, I probably wouldn't have been able to get this. If it did include it, it would have been a lot more. But this does look really cool. And opening up this certificate thingy, let's see what this is all about, if it's got any cool information in there, or it's just like a piece of cardboard. It's actually taped on there. Try not to bend the card. There we go. I don't plan on reselling this at any point anyway, but I am going to keep the box that it came in, the really cool display box. I think that would be cool, maybe to have signed by Mark Hamill or something at some point. And I'm really struggling to get this out of this bag, which I don't really know why. I don't know where the hole is. There it is. There we go. Let's get that out. Okay, so this really isn't anything special. It's just the card. It doesn't say like 1 of 1,000 or anything cool like that. It would be cool if this was numbered, like how many, like which one this was. But you got the Gental Giants website thing down there, 2007. Luke Skywalker, Star Wars, Lego certificate of authenticity. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'll definitely be keeping that. But yeah, that's going to conclude this really short video. I just got this in the mail today, and I really wanted to show you guys. This is a lot smaller than I expected. I thought this would be a lot bigger. Definitely not this small, but I'm not really complaining about that. Just in a lot of the pictures I've seen from different people, it looked a lot bigger than it does on camera. Let's see if I have a minifigure around here I can compare it to right here. I've got this Han Solo from a Millennium Falcon review I made a while ago. So compared to a minifigure, it's definitely bigger, but I thought it would be a lot a lot bigger than what is seen here. But this is still really, really cool. I don't think I actually showed the bottom of this. You guys can see there. It has some of these felt pad thingies with the Lego logo on there. So very cool. This definitely feels like a very premium product, a collector's edition of something, which I do appreciate. This is definitely not something kids would be picking up and playing with. So, in that aspect, I do think this is really cool. I think I paid $80 for this on eBay, which, like I've said, these go for well over 100, and because it didn't come with that lightsaber, it's technically incomplete. But this is something I want for my Luke Skywalker collection, and I think this is really cool. One day I would love to have them all displayed up front and have this guy in the back or something. I think that would be really sweet. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. If you have one or you've seen one, they've made other ones. There's a Darth Vader, there's a Stormtrooper one. I believe there's a Boba Fett one as well. They've made a few of these in the Lego style, so let me know if you guys have seen those or have any in your collection. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this. And with all that said, hope you guys are having a great day. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.